So, you want a computer setup. You want to play video games. You're a beginner at video games. What kind of setup would you want? Stick around to find out, because later in this this video, you will see me assemble a PC. And it's better, it's cheaper, and it's more personal to build your own PC. I recommend it. But you will need a bit of skill, and I'll show you how to build a PC in this video. It's a quick overview of the parts I'll be using today. There'll be a bit more detail in the later segment. After I unbox it, I'll go into detail. This is just, I don't know why, but I'm making this segment. This is the case. It's the Roswell FBM X1. Has a side panel. It's not tempered glass. It's just acrylic or plastic. I don't know. My CPU is the AMD Athlon. This one, 240GE. It's very good. It's actually pretty good for a computer processor. I'm very surprised. It has a Vega 3 graphics and fits in the AMD socket AM4. And on that note, it's time to move on to the motherboard. I'm gonna set it down on my desk. Pop it open. It's like this when it came. So comes the DVD, manual, and there's the motherboard itself. We'll keep that there. Also comes with SATA cables and the I/O shield. I'll go into more detail later. So I could upgrade my CPU later on to a Ryzen, but I don't know why I'd like to do that, because the Athlon's pretty good anyway. Next up is the CPU cooler. It's an Arctic AM4, Alpine AM4CO. It's a pretty good cooler. I have no issues with it. Although the stock cooler in here is not that good, so I have to say this is okay. My hard drive, or should I say solid state drive M.2, is a Crucial by Micron P1 NVMe M.2 solid state drive. That's 500 gigabytes, as you can see. There it is. Really nice. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff there. I know how to install it, so. This motherboard does have a M.2 slot. That's where I got this motherboard. It's cheap, it has an M.2. And my power supply, I haven't opened that yet, is a Thermaltake TR2 500 watts. It was just the cheapest reliable power supply on PC Part Picker. And that's where I found all these parts. And you'll find my PC Part Picker list of what I'm building here and some future upgrades in the description below. And just going over more of the setup, this computer. I'll show you that later after I'm done. The mouse is a Logitech G502 Hero. I've unboxed this already, not on my channel, because this is my first video, so of course not. It's a very good mouse. I've been using it for a while with my laptop, but it has a trackpad. So. My keyboard is a bit more disappointing. It's a Dell keyboard made in 2006. And I don't know why I still own this thing, but it is a very good keyboard. I have to say, it's very good, being quite honest. There's everything. Can I find where it said made 2006? No, I think I typed in the model number, and then it says it's a 2006 model. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But if I'm wrong, correct me in the comments below, and I will pin that comment, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, I have paid $4 for this hard drive. Well, hang on. Should I add this to the build? It's just a 320 gigabyte hard drive. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get a 1 terabyte hard drive for storing games and stuff, because I have a few games on my iMac over there, and it's already full, basically. And I'll need that for editing this video. Anyway, that's it for this segment. Stay tuned for the next segment coming up in 3, 2, 1.
Alright guys, the first step after you've laid out all your components on your table, probably in your garage, where I would build it is in my garage. I'll explain why later. And now, you should go to this website, well, you have to, Microsoft, download Windows 10. Create Windows 10 installation media. You're going to download this file right here. Yes, I've done a previous segment that kind of failed, so I'm going to do this one. Now you're going to open this. You will have to give administrator permission to use it. Alright, so it's getting some things ready. Give it a bit of time. Alright, so you're gonna have to agree to this, or else you can't use the tool. So I would click accept. Getting some things ready. Alright, just warning you, the drive will be formatted when you do this. So, just a quick reminder. Alright, didn't notice that screen was there. I would click and create installation media because you're gonna use it on a USB flash drive for another PC, which is the one you're building. Alright, so keep these options unless you speak another language. If so, how would you understand this video? Alright, so you're gonna click USB flash drive because we're gonna do that on our USB flash drive. Now, it says the files on your USB drive will be deleted. To keep these files, back them up now to another save location, but there's nothing on that drive, so do that one. Just, downloading Windows 10 is going to take quite a while because my computer is slow, my internet is slow. I'll get back to you when it's done. Alright, so now it should say your USB flash drive is ready. Just a quick note, I have formatted it as FAT32, I believe, and gave the name new volume. But it is ready now. Yeah, just click finish and it's done. I have to end the recording because it's recording on this screen only, so.
First step is to ground yourself. No, not that kind you're thinking. It means, well, not delivering static electricity to the components of the computer. As you see, I am barefoot on the ground in my garage because herd standing on concrete will help ground you. So I just read that on a website, and I can trust that because I have no other sources, any other reliable sources. So I've already unboxed the case, FBM X1 Rosewill. I told you that earlier. It's a pretty affordable case, got it for $23, and it has a side panel that's windowed. Nice. All right, first step is unbox everything, obviously. Get things ready. This is the CD manual. I'll need this. Yeah, just keep this with you. You will need it. Put that side. And inside the box, we get the I/O shield right here. It's pretty basic. Here, and some SATA cables. Might need those one day, so save those. And the motherboard itself. Try not to damage anything on this board. Actually, don't damage anything on the board, I should say. This is their Gigabyte Ultra Durable series. Yes. A320M. Here it is. I'll do a zoomed in shot so you guys. Actually, I shouldn't put it there. I should put it on its box. Once I remove it from its anti-static bag. Actually, no. Give me a second. The cops just went by. Did you hear that? Alright, ignore them, because we're gonna unbox this Thermaltake power supply. Here it is. Throw the plastic aside. I hope the camera can see that. No, it can't. Push it right here so it can. Open it up. So it has this to keep moisture out. We all know that. And instructions. Don't need those. Maybe we do, in case. Just keep them. And here's the power supply inside its bag. It doesn't need to be anti-static. It's just a power supply. Power on-off switch, proper AC voltage, that would be 115 volts because I live in the United States. 300 something million people also do, so it's nothing special. So it has an on-off switch. Okay. Here's the power cable. 3-prong, of course. Oh, dropped it. I can't drop any other part besides the power cord. It'll be a disaster if I drop any other part. This is basically the only thing you can drop. So we're gonna untwist that twist tie. Put it aside. So I'm putting the power supply aside because we'll need it later. Alright. Next bit, I'm going to put this on the floor, we won't need it, is the CPU cooler. Here it is. This won't be really a regular PC build where I will install the RAM as I build it. That'll be last because it's arriving on Wednesday and I'm filming it on Tuesday. Here's my CPU cooler. It's a Arctic Alpine AM4 CO. There it is. That's the only thing that comes in the box other than this, which you have to scan to open the instructions. Very high quality, my man. At Arctic. Also some power supply screws, very helpful. We'll put those with the power supply. And put the box on the floor. Put this on the floor as well. Put the instructions aside, I said. Motherboard on its box. Do that later. Now, time to unbox the CPU. It's a AMD Athlon 240GE, as you see right here. Just to prove it. Is that the camera? Yeah, it is. Athlon 240GE. It comes with a stock CPU cooler, but we're not using that. Look at that. That just doesn't look high quality, dude. So we'll put that aside. We're not using it. And here is the processor itself. AMD Athlon 240GE. We're going to put that aside. Next to the motherboard, not on it. Don't want to damage it. Oh, look. Inside we get stickers. It says AMD Athlon and Vega Graphics. Hang on, let me... It'll focus on that. AMD Athlon, Radeon, Vega Graphics. Yeah. Put those aside as well. We won't be sticking anything on this PC. We're going to keep it, you know, looking clean. Alright, next up is my drive. Should I say hard drive or SSD? SSD. Yeah. Alright, cut the tape. Open it up. There it is. Pretty small, I know. That's an SSD for you. It's a Crucial by Micron P1 NVMe M.2 solid state drive, 500 gigabytes. Put the instructions and stuff on the floor. Won't need that. Everyone knows how to install an M.2 drive. That's it for the unboxings. Put that on the floor. It's kind of long, the video. I'll need to get YouTube to allow me to do 15+ minute videos. And I've used my phone number for a lot of accounts. Time to create a new one day. Alright, first step is open up the case. That's where we'll be installing everything. But we'll... Hold up. No. Build the motherboard first. Build that first. Never mind, ignore what I said. This is how you do it. So, peel back the tape. Alright, take that. motherboard as delicately as possible so I don't break it. This is kind of the brain of the computer. Put it on its box so that it won't get static damage. Now, time to take the CPU out of its box. Actually, I'll zoom in on this. This is the part that I want to show you. Oh, dang it, this iPad stand isn't doing well. Alright, here it is. Take the CPU out of its box and align it with the triangle on the motherboard. Let me look for that. There it is. In that corner, trust me, it's over there. Now I'll align the triangle, the little gold triangle. Can you see that? There's a little gold triangle. Align it with that, okay? So I'm gonna open the bracket. Don't push too hard, you'll just break it off. That's no good. Hold the CPU by its side and then lower it in. Wiggle it a bit, just make sure it's in place, and then lower the arm down. Now the CPU has been installed. Next, take the CPU cooler. I'm not sure about this part. Pop this off, obviously. And it has pre-applied thermal paste, so don't worry. Stupid loud cars. Uh-oh, my garage door's shutting. I gotta pause that. Alright, it's paused. Now it's time to mount this. Hang on. Hang on just a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna check from the side, see if it is mounting correctly. I think it just clips in place. Yep. Although the other side is not. Hope I don't break it. There we go. Mounted successfully. Alright. You gotta press down on both sides here. That might look a bit brutal to you, but it's actually all good. Yeah, not too much thermal paste spread onto the CPU all over the place, like some people do. Let me just check. Is that in? Yeah, that is in. It is well. This was the most, pretty much the most nerve-wracking part of this build. Alright, time to plug in the CPU fan right here. This is where it says CPU fan on the fan header. Alright. There it is. I kind of want to fix the cable management, but how do I do that? I don't know, just leave it like that. Now time to install the PC speaker. I don't know why, I just want to. Where does it go? Let me check the motherboard manual. Does this even support a PC speaker, or does it have one installed already? I don't see one installed. No one does that anymore. Oh, it's over here. Speaker. Which one's positive, which one's negative? We'll just have to plug in this way. It says labels up. So I did that. Now, we'll install the RAM last, I assure you on that, because it's not gonna arrive today. Those are gonna stay how they are. Time to install it in the PC case. Yeah, I think it's time. But, this is a common trap when building a PC. Remember to install the I/O shield. And don't cut yourself. They are sharp. I'm trying very hard not to. This thing. It's a knife blade on the end, on the edges. So it's like a knife. Just saying. So it goes like that, which means it'll go like that in the PC case. So we're gonna move the motherboard aside and flip the PC case down. And move out all the cables, don't break any. That would be very bad if you break a cable. I never have. And hopefully I never will. Time to install the I/O shield without getting cut. There is a fan in the way, so I might have to remove that when installing the motherboard. Kinda wish the I/O shield was black so that it'll match the case. But whatever, it's a basic motherboard. Yeah, I'm gonna remove the fan. It's getting hot, so outside. Don't live in California during the summertime. Alright, the fan's coming off. That I/O shield doesn't look like it fits correctly. There we go. Just press around the edges to see if it'll fit. I'm just doing that a few times just to triple check that. It's very important. That means I have to tear down the whole system again. Alright, perfect. Now time to mount the board. Fine. Alright, lowering it into the build. Yeah, they all line up and fit. Just check. Time to install it. I'm going to do a time lapse on this because it's going to take some time. Oop, time lapse. Alright, it's time to install the power supply. First step is to have the fan facing downward so it can pull in fresh air. Have it up there, neck here. I use the screws that come with it, right here. Alright, fully installed. Trying to route the cables. It's a mess right now. I'm going to put the bulk of the cables through this hole in the back so that it'll look neat. Even though with these red, black, and yellow wires, they'll never look neat. You know what, forget it, I won't do that. This PC will be under my desk anyway, so no one's gonna see it. So instead, put the bulk of the cables back here. Right up there. I'm going to choose one fan to run. Probably the one in the back. Yep, motherboard power connected. I think this also has the ATX 12 volt. Here it is. It says CPU power. I'll check the manual. Give me a second. Yep, that's it. ATX 12 volt. We'll go up here. There it is. And the extra cables, I don't need them. So just gonna stick them back here. These ones, actually I can do some cable management now because everything's kind of managed already. This one can go back here. Come around here. Never mind, it can't go there. Rosewell has made the port a bit small, so it'll go around here. It's a bad mark for them. And the motherboard cable can't because it's too small. So that will just have to be pushed aside there. So everything will kind of be hidden back here, you know? Alright, so let's check out what else we have. It's pretty much built for now. As I say for now, because I haven't got the RAM yet or the Wi-Fi card, I'm gonna have to ask my mate for that. I'm gonna have to ask one of my mates for that, yeah. Why'd I say it twice? Anyway, I'm gonna have to install the fan once again. So, yeah. Alright. The fan is connected successfully. Just wonder what happens if I plug it in and power it on with no RAM. Will it even work? Oh. It does work. Although I won't touch it now. It does work. There's no RAM. So I'll have to wait. I'm gonna put this PC back together. And then, yeah, wait until soon. Maybe on Thursday I'll continue building. You'll see when it's uploaded. And I guess I'll fix up cable management as well. So, yeah. Cut to the next segment. I just noticed an issue. Now, I'm not 2 SSD. I read in the motherboard manual, and trust me on this. It's not compatible with this motherboard. It's a PCIe SSD, and they said they're not compatible with AMD Athlon processors, which is what I put in here. Only compatible with the Ryzen processors, which is a better one. So that's gone. I'm returning this, and instead I've installed this. It's a trust me, it's there. Okay, you can see it. It's a 120 gigabyte, 128 actually, SATA 3 SSD. I don't know the brand because it came out of my laptop. It was just sitting around. I upgraded my laptop earlier, so I just had a drive laying around. So I installed it here. So it's 128 gigabytes. And in the next segment, we'll be installing the RAM. We are now installing our RAM. So we're gonna remove the side panel and get the RAM, of course. Now, open up all the memory slots because we're going to use them all. I'm going to adjust the lighting. Step 1, and increase the amount of lighting we get just a bit. Just by a bit there. Now, know that there's a notch. Do you see that? Yeah, right there, there's a notch. You're going to have to align this notch on the RAM with. So, moving all the cables out of the way, you'll need to insert the RAM right here. There's one slot. Now it's time to do the other. That's right. Just making sure they are securely installed, so I don't have to do this again. There we go. And the last segment will be installing a Wi-Fi card, but we're going to set this up with a with Ethernet because I know it has that on the back. So, next step is, of course, to put the side panel back on, slide it shut, and screw the screws back in to the case. It looks nice, don't it? I think so. See right there, that's my stand. The case is a bit reflective. That's okay. Yep, the last segment will be me installing a Wi-Fi card. Yeah. Now, cutting to the next segment in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, now we're going for its first test startup. So I'm going to remember to turn on the power supply from the back. That's on. And power on the computer. Monitor is running. I'm hitting delete so it can enter the BIOS. This works. The fans are spinning. I'm just waiting. Oh, okay. The keyboard is registered. The mouse is working. My RGB is lighting up, but nothing on the screen yet. Is it set to the right input? What happened? Maybe it's the monitor. PC seems to be working. My monitor is not, so I'm gonna power it off and power it back on. So I'm gonna leave it there. It registered the keyboard. I'm gonna reset the monitor instead. Monitor is off. Oh, there it is. There we go. Guess this is normal. Yeah. This is how it displays its stuff. Unless my monitor is going nuts. So I guess we will reset the monitor. Alright. So the PC works. I'm proud of that. So I guess that's normal for my PC. It does look a bit odd, but that should be fine. System, BIOS, peripherals. Huh. No. Is boot menu F10? Oh, okay. I guess it's loading. Oh yeah, it is. I see the Windows boot logo. But it doesn't look right. Maybe the drivers aren't installed. We will install Windows on our drive, and maybe it's just the drivers. I don't have a product key. We'll do that later. We will use this one as the setup drive. Right here. I told you it's 128 gigabytes. Or is it 120? There we go. Next. Alright, so I'll come back to the video, but we'll cut here. And when it's done, and starting, yeah. Okay everyone, it's successfully installed and the colors are back to normal. Let me adjust lighting. Yeah, that's good now. Yeah. Trust me, it does say Gigabyte Ultra Durable. Alright, now the lighting's good. You can see it. This is getting ready. It might just be my first successful build. I said in an earlier segment that I've tried building a PC before. It failed. Probably static electricity because I wasn't sitting on concrete outside in my garage. I was actually in my house on the rug with socks on. So it's, yeah, probably got destroyed, the motherboard. But this one is fine. I am proud of that. So it's wired up to Ethernet now to install updates. But as soon as I get that Wi-Fi card from my mate, well, my friend, for other people who, yeah, who say that instead. Yeah, my friend, once I get that Wi-Fi card, I will install that, and tomorrow I'm also getting a fan splitter because the front fan is not connected, only the rear one is, because it only has two, the PC only has, the PC over there only has two fan headers, and there's 3 fans that are connected to the motherboard, so, yeah, I'll need a splitter. Okay, it's been taking a long time to get ready, but I'll cut back when it shows the setup screen. Alright, so it's doing this now. Give it a second. It should be perfectly fine in a second. At least I hope. Oh, did it cut to a wide shot? Because, see my printer over there. Yeah. My iPad's doing funny things now. But, oh yeah, did I just give it away? I'm filming with my iPad. If anyone's wondering, it's an iPad Pro 9.7, 128GB. It's from late 2016, so it's a very old iPad. But it still works, because I need a big screen to survey what I'm doing on my camera. And I used a Sony RX something, one of those compact cameras, before. The screen was way too small and was kind of bent, so I switched to an iPad because it's just a much bigger viewing area. Oh, there it is. That is correct. Anyone notice the Apple sticker on my monitor, which is on a chair? Yeah, this monitor's pretty old. But whatever, let's get started setting it up. Yes, I'm in the United States, everyone knows that. I'm speaking American English, so yeah. Yes, I have a US keyboard. If anyone's wondering, well, it's this. It's a very old one. I'm thinking of buying a Razer keyboard. What else do other people think about it? Tell me in the comments below. I'd really like to know. Razer Ornata, if that's how you say it. It's the Mecha membrane thing. It's $50 on Amazon. It's actually a good deal. Alright, it's connected to Ethernet, and it's going to check what's new from Windows. I'll give it time to do that. No way, it's done already? Set up for personal use, because this is, after all, my computer. No one else is touching it. Alright, this is personal information. I'll cut back once I'm done with this. All the personal information and setup is complete. It is, well, booting into Windows. Might take several minutes, okay. But yes, I'm still, right now, very proud. It's my first computer build that's successful. Now, if any of you came here from my old channels trying to find me again, well, you've seen me taking apart computers before that look pretty old, because they are. I try to fix those and stuff like that. It never works. And I've even tried to build one, but I didn't upload that video because it didn't go well. But this is actually a working computer. Oh, if any of you were wondering, that monitor I have is not just a cheap off-brand monitor. It's actually a Samsung UE something, what is it? UE590D series display, the 28-inch. It's a 4K monitor, 60 Hz, so I think it's okay for gaming. I prefer a 1440p, 144 Hz, or 120 Hz. That's okay. Okay, we'll leave everything to you. Okay. You don't have to keep telling us, just complete the job. Alright. Okay, so I guess we'll be seeing the Windows desktop soon. There it is. There it is. Alright, I'm gonna check. Any updates? Yeah, I'll activate Windows later. Check for updates. How much space on my hard drive has been used already? Oh my god. I only have 94 gigabytes free. It's crazy. So how many games can I install? Well, okay, I think I know the answer. It depends on the kind of game I play. So, yeah. Now that I built this PC, stay tuned for gaming videos. But no, this is not the end of the video yet. Obviously. So now that this is done, there's a lot of setup I have to do. Oh yeah, it synced my home screen as well from my laptop. I think you saw that in the beginning. I don't know, because I haven't seen that clip yet. but this is my desktop home screen. Looks pretty good. But yeah, it works. That's all you need to know right now. It works. Now, tomorrow, well, okay, for you, in a couple seconds, you'll see me install a Wi-Fi card, and alright, so I have the Wi-Fi card. It is this thing. It's this thing. What is it? TP-Link AC1300 PCIe Wi-Fi card. Now, first, I'm gonna once again open the case. In the last segment, of course, I've installed Windows so I can test if it works, and it does. So pop this off. Oh, I need my screwdriver. Be right back. Alright, I've got it. Now it's time to remove the PCIe slot bracket right here on the side. Oh, moved it. Probably gonna install on that one right there. So where would that line up? Down there. Alright, pop it off there. Yeah. So it's one of those old PC cases where you need to bend the metal, then the slot cover will pop off. Like that, and if you get it wrong, that's no good. So remove the antennas, like that. Then, perfect, I got the right one there. Now only a screw from the included bag of screws. That would be back here, because I have saved them in this little tray that oh wait, yes, those are my apples that I've been eating earlier. If you see that in the film, probably will. Alright, here is a normal case screw. Put down my screwdriver and screw it in. Perfect. Close it up. And that as well. Wherever it went. Where did it go? Here. Alright, that is tightened in. And the Wi-Fi card is successfully installed right there. The antennas, I'll do that. And cut into the next shot, which is, well, you'll see. Alright, the video is getting quite long, but I have just run a Cinebench test. I got that from the Microsoft Store, and a user benchmark test. I downloaded it from their website. So it scored, well, okay in user benchmark, so it's best used as a desktop and not as a gaming computer or workstation. In Cinebench, it scored pretty poorly at 828 on this recent run, and my previous run was 868. So, yeah, I would recommend using this as a desktop PC and very light gaming. So, yeah, that's the last segment, basically. Alright, so here's kind of a recap of what we have done in this video. So, I will have a PC part picker list in the description below, and go check that out. So I'll have everything I have here, not the keyboard because I'm getting a better one. It's a mechanical keyboard I'm getting. This is just an old Dell keyboard someone abandoned on the street, so I picked it up, obviously. But yeah, there will be a better keyboard in the what do you call it, list. So you could build this exact setup right here, okay? With that list that I'm leaving in the description. The PC itself about $400 with the Wi-Fi card I installed in the last PC build segment of the video. Yeah. So, alright, I know I didn't say this earlier. Alright, here are some key specs of my system. The CPU is the AMD Athlon 240GE. And the GPU is the AMD Radeon Vega 3, and it has 16 gigabytes of Kingston Value RAM. Well, it's 2 by 8 gigabytes, so 2 times 8 gigabytes. The monitor is a Samsung 4K 28-inch monitor called the U28E590D. The mouse is a G502 Hero. The keyboard is something different. Might do an unboxing when I do receive it. It'll be, a week later, I guess. My audio is supplied by this beautiful set of Apple EarPods that came with my iPhone X. And that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. It took me a very long time to make, so remember to drop a like down below and hit that subscribe button to show your support. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.